Hello and welcome back to my channel of free trade analysis. If you guys are new to my channel, then please click on the subscribe button and also click on the bell icon so you guys can receive regular notifications from my end. We make regular profits and we make good profits on daily basis. Our accuracy is more than 80 to 90%. And to verify that claim, you can always go back to my previous videos and test that for yourself. Okay, so now let us discuss the dollar analysis from where we left off yesterday. Okay, so in the DXY analysis yesterday, when we were discussing, market was over here, and we marked our initial area of support over here and an initial area of resistance over here. And you guys can see that both of these areas have been respected over here and over here. Okay, so the amount of trades that you would have taken, for example, this buying trade, maybe you would have taken, but this would have hit a stop loss. Even if you would have bought it again on a retracement, then once you would have hit your stop loss, but in the second trade, you would have made approximately 1% profit. So more or less, this trade would have been almost a break even. But if you guys would have sold it from here, then you guys could have made a good profit. Let me take this selling trade for you guys. So for example, if you are taking the trade from here, and this would be your stop loss and your take profit would be approximately over here. So this is a good 4.2% profit in this trade. And after that, if I had already given this area as an area of support, and you guys had to look for a good buying opportunity from here, and you guys can clearly see that once market tested this area, market immediately went up again. Okay, and even if you guys would have missed the opportunity to buy from here, then once again market came back and retested this zone, and once again market went up. So if at any given point of time you guys would have taken a trade from here, and your stop loss would be over here, so still this would be a 2.8% profit. And if you guys would have taken this trade once again from here, and your take profit would be over here, and your stop loss would be approximately, okay, and let us assume over here, then it would be a 7.7% profit. So overall, our scenarios were followed beautifully, and we made a good profit in this pair. Okay, so now let me just once again have a look at the 4-hour chart. Okay, you guys can clearly see that market remained sideways, as yesterday market was over here, and today market, even though closed above this area and then retraced, and once again market is in the same zone. So our levels are going to remain same. So now let me go back to the 1-hour chart and mark the almost same areas of buying and resistance, so you guys can continue with the trading tomorrow as well. Okay. Okay, so the trading would be approximately something like this. Okay, so let me remove these trades so you guys can do not get confused as what to do. Okay, so now once again you guys can clearly see that market is once again trending in between these same areas. I am going to mark one more area, which is this. Now this would also act as an area of resistance. So I am going to add another line of resistance from where we have to look for a good opportunity to sell. It will be from here. Okay, so all the previous scenarios remain same, that market is trending over here. If market tests this area of support, we have to look for a good buying opportunity. If market breaks past this area of resistance or this area of resistance, then we have to look for a good buying opportunity upon a retest of the for this trade. And if we are a risky buyer, then maybe we can go long upon this trade. Okay, and if we want to sell this pair, then we have to wait for market to test this area of resistance, and then market to close below this area. And then secondly, market the best area to sell would be from here. Okay, And thirdly, if market breaks below this area of resistance and retest this area, then we will sell this pair. And if we are a risky seller, then we will straight away sell this pair once market closes below this area of support. Okay, so this will be the our analysis for dollar for tomorrow. Okay, so now let us discuss the next pair, which is the euro USD. Okay, so in the Euro USD analysis, you guys can clearly see that our given area of resistance was tested, and market fell from there beautifully. And our given area of support was tested, and market went up in between a range, and we would have made amazing profits if we would have simply taken the trades that we had already mentioned. So first of all, market was over here, and you guys can clearly see market fell from here, and market closed above this area. So if you guys would have taken this trade, and you guys would have taken a profit till here, and your stop loss would be approximately here, so a good 7% profit would have come from this long opportunity. And if you guys would have shorted from exactly this point, then your stop loss, your take profit would be approximately here, and your stop loss would be approximately above previous area of resistance. Sorry, approximately 180 here. So this would be a 4.5% profit for at a minimum level. Okay, and if you guys would have still shorted after this confirmation, then your stop loss would be a little bit stretched. Let me put it over here, and our take profit would be over here. So this would be a 1.3% profit minimum. Okay, so once market closed over here, and if you guys would have even sold from here, then still you guys would have made a good profit. Your take profit would be okay over here, and take profit would be here, so this would be a 2.3% profit. Okay, so we would have made good profits in this pair as well. And now once again you guys can see that market is once again trending in between the similar areas where we left off yesterday. Let us have a look at the 4-hour chart, and you guys can clearly see that in the 4-hour chart the market has remained in the same zone as it was where it was previously. Market was over here, and market remained in between our zones and did not break below our area of support, and did not break above our initial area of resistance. So same moves are going to remain valid in the 1-hour chart. Okay, so let me just mark the trades for you guys, which are I think so. Okay, so let me just move these trades. Okay, something like this. Okay, so now let me remove the previous scenarios. Okay, so you guys can clearly see the starting point are going to be over here, and over here. Okay, now you guys can clearly see that these areas are still very much valid, and they are still in play. Okay, so how you guys are going to trade are simply the same rules that we mentioned yesterday. Okay, so currently market is over here, and what I expect is that market will break this area tomorrow, and market will fall from here. Okay, so we have to be vigilant to sell this pair tomorrow. Okay, so how are we going to sell? First of all, if market tests this area once again and market closes below, then we can sell this pair. Secondly, if market closes below this area of support, then we can sell this pair straight away as per this scenario. And if we are a risky seller, then definitely we will take this trade. And if we are a non-risky seller, then we will wait for market to close below this area of support, and then market to retest this area, and then we will sell this pair. And for the buying scenario, alternatively, if market tests this support area and closes above this area, then we will buy this pair. As you guys can clearly see that when market tested this area and market closed above, then we could have taken a good buy trade and maybe we can get some profit out of it. Okay, but buying this pair is not our preference. Okay, so secondly, if market closes above this area of resistance and then once again retest this area of resistance, then we will buy this pair. And thirdly, if we are a risky buyer, then once market closes above this area of resistance, we will buy this pair straight away. Okay, so that's all for the Euro USD. Let us move on to the next pair, which is GBP USD. Okay, so in this pair, you guys can clearly see when we were discussing, market was trending over here. And we marked this area of initial support and this area of initial resistance, and you guys can clearly see that our support area was almost respected at several times, and you guys can clearly say that once market closed below this area, market immediately went up, which means that our selling scenarios were not valid. And once again market closed below and then immediately market went up, so if we were a risky buyer, then we would have hit our stop loss. But if we would have taken this sell trade, then maybe we could have made approximately 1% profit. So approximately one trade of stop loss and one trade in which we would have made approximately 1% profit, then it would have given us approximately, let me check. Okay, so this would have given us 0.8% profit, so approximately it would cancel out one of our stop trades. So, and if we would have taken a buy trade from here, as you guys can clearly see, our support area was tested and market went up approximately till here, then we would have made some good profit. So 1.4% profit in this buying scenario. Okay, and then if we were vigilant, we would have sold it from here, from either by a limit order or from here by a simple sell order. So let me take this trade as well. Okay, so our stop loss would be over here and our take profit would be over here, so this would be a 1.6% profit in this trade. Okay, so this would be a good trade and this would have given us a good profit. Okay, so now let us discuss tomorrow's scenarios. Okay, so let me mark new scenarios in this pair. So in the 4 hour chart, now you guys can clearly see that market has remained sideways, even though it broke past the previous day's low. Let me just zoom in a little for you guys. Okay, now you guys can clearly see that this low has been taken out and market has also retraced a little, and now I am expecting the market to go down further from here tomorrow. Okay, so now let us mark the new areas of resistance and support, and let me go to the 1 hour chart. Are these same areas are going to remain valid? Just one more addition of a support area is going to come into play, which will be this area. Okay, this would be an additional area of support for us. Okay, so let me just mark the areas that how we can sell this pair. Okay, so and let me remove the previous scenarios as well. So now you guys can clearly see that market is once again at the similar point from where we were discussing this market yesterday. Okay, so let me just stretch these lines to the point where they are currently, so we do not get confused at any given point of time. Okay, so now you guys can clearly see that this area has been broken and taken out, so the new area of resistance will be exactly this line. Okay, so and you guys can clearly see that our areas have been respected, and so if you guys have to, as I have mentioned already, that we are mostly looking to sell this pair. So if market has this area of resistance and market closes in a selling candle, then we will sell this pair from this area of resistance. And if this market breaks this initial area of support, or if this area of support and market closes below this area, then we are going to look for a good selling opportunity. And if upon a retest, if we are a non-risky seller, and we are going to sell straight away if market closes below these area of supports, if we are a non-risky, if we are a risky seller. Okay, so and alternatively, if we have to buy this pair, then we will wait for market to test this area of support, and we will, and market closes above this area, then we will look for a good buying opportunity from here, and then we will buy this pair. And secondly, if market closes above our area of resistance, which is over here, and we are a non-risky buyer, we will buy this pair upon a retest. And if we are a risky buyer, then we will buy this pair straight away if market closes above this area of resistance. Okay, so the bonus areas are going to remain same as they were yesterday. Okay, so let me just stretch these arrows a little bit ahead, as these are still very much valid and very much in play. Okay, so if market enters this zone, we are going to look for a good selling opportunity. If market enters this zone, then still we are going to look for a good selling opportunity. And if market enters these zones where market is currently, then we have to look for a good buying opportunity. As you guys can clearly see that a kind of a double bottom is being created right now as well. So if market tests this area and makes a good double bottom entry, then maybe we can buy this pair upon a good buying candle from here as well. Okay, so that's all for the GBP USD analysis. Now let us move on to the next pair, which is gold, and which is also called the XAU USD pair. Okay, so what happened in this pair, that when we were discussing this yesterday, market was trending over here and we marked this initial area of resistance, and this was a total area of resistance. Okay, so and you guys can clearly see that our initial area of resistance was broken, and then once again it was tested. That if we were a risky seller, maybe we could have taken this trade, and we would have hit our maybe a break even in this trade. And then once again it was retested almost over here, and if we would have placed an order over here as well, then once again we would have made approximately 0.5% profit. And but once the market closed above this area of support, then we could have taken a good buy trade. If you were a risky buyer over here, and if you were a non-risky buyer, then we would have entered over here. In both cases we would have made a good profit. So let me take first of all this selling, which is, you can say, the selling of a good selling opportunity. This would be this would okay, so let me first take the selling pair, which is over here. My stop loss would be here and my take profit would be here. So this would be a 0.6%. I am right, this would trade would have given us a break even. And if we would have sold over here, our stop loss would be over here and the take profit would be here. So this would have given us a 1.3% profit, so till here. And if we would have taken a long trade from here, then our profit would be approximately 1%. Okay, and if we would have taken a buy entry upon a retest over here, then our take profit would remain same and our stop loss would be 3.68%. Okay, so 3.6% profit over here. So I think this trade would have also given us a good profit. Okay, so now let us discuss further that that once again the market is in between our given areas. So I think the similar scenarios are going to remain in contest. Just one thing remains, that the this bottom has not been taken out and this high has also not been taken out, so same scenarios are going to remain in play. So let me go back to the 1 hour chart, and let me just put on the scenarios so you guys can have a better idea. Okay, so and let me remove the previous scenarios. Okay, so quite simply, the market is once again in between our areas of support and resistance. Only one. Okay, so no major area of support or resistance has been formed. Quite simply, if let me mark today's area of support, it will be over here, and the resistance, the short-term resistance, it is over here. But I think that market is still at the very same level where it was previously. So I think the most of the scenarios are going to remain same. Okay, over here. Exactly same rather. Okay. So if we are going to look for a good selling opportunity, we will wait for the market to test this area, or on the other hand, as the today's area of resistance was this. So even if we would consider to sell it from here as well, let me just mark it a little bit below. There is a quite sure bit chance that market might fall from here. So if market tests this area, then we are going to look for a good selling opportunity from here. And on the other hand, if market breaks below this area of support and we are a risky seller, we can sell straight away like this. And if we are a non-risky seller, we will sell upon a retest from here. And if we are going to look for a buying opportunity, then we will wait for market to test this area of support and we will buy from here. If we are a risky buyer and market breaks above these areas of resistances, and we will buy straight away. If we are a risky buyer, if we are a non-risky buyer, we will wait for the market to retest this area of resistance and then we will buy if market gives us a good opportunity. Okay, the bonus areas are still gonna remain same as they are still very much valid. Okay, so if market enters these zones, then we are going to look for a good opportunity to buy. Okay, so that would be all for the today's analysis. I hope you guys make a good profit. If you guys get confused anywhere, just let me know in the comment section that if you are having a problem to take any trade, placing your stop loss, placing your trade entries. क्योंकि the point is that I am trying to give the simplest possible scenarios to buy and sell, and I mark only 6 scenarios for you guys, so you guys do not miss on any of the potential profit. And if you guys are learning anything from it, let me know. If you guys want to learn anything better, if you guys want me to change anything for you guys, just let me know in the comment section. If you guys have not yet subscribed to my channel, then please subscribe to my channel and give us a thumbs up, and also click on the bell icon so you guys can receive regular notifications from my end. That's all for today's video. See you guys in the next one. Thank you.